Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Okay. Sorry about the delay. I'm about to get ready to play the intro, and then we're gonna get started. What's up, everyone? Let me do this. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for coming to another Transitions series. I do these every Saturday of the month, every third Saturday, as a matter of fact, starting at noon Central Time. That's 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's always live. I have to be Househead Speaks. Again, welcome in. For those who are new to the channel, please, like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can know when I'll be doing another one of these transitions. My birthday, as a matter of fact, is a week from today. So this is like a birthday gift, not to myself, but to, to let everybody know, what's going on. So today we're going to be diving into melodic house and techno. Now, I'm going to let this disclaimer out right now. I am not an expert in this genre. I have played it a few times, so I am comfortable with certain aspects on how to transition to this particular genre. Now, oops, sorry, I should have lowered this here. Let me lower this. Let me lower my volume. I apologize for that. Okay, sorry about that. Now, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the actual fact on what is melodic house and techno. Of course, I went to Chat GPT to get the information. Now, I'm only going to give you just the definition of it. All the other key characteristics, popular artists and labels, I'm going to post that in the description box below, so you will have that. So you will have the entire information. So melodic house and techno is a subgenre of like electronic dance music, or EDM, that blends a driving rhythms of techno with a emotional atmospheric elements of melodic house. It features deep hypnotic beats, layered synths, and uplifting or mel- mel- melancholic melodies, creating a journey-like experience for listeners. Now, for all my DJs who play this genre, you know what I'm talking about when I read this description. For the DJs who have never even heard about melodic house or have not played it before, well, you're in for a treat because we're gonna do that here. So we're gonna do that here. So now, I think I got everybody. Whoever wants to join the chat, you can do so. I thought I had select screen. No, I don't have that. So, okay, let's see. Okay, well, I don't know why it's not showing at the studio. Let me refresh. Okay, it's showing that. So, let's see. Okay, great. That's what I want to see. Okay, sorry about that. Now, we're going to get back to the music. Of course, I'm going to give you some demonstrations on specific melodic house tracks. Now, these tracks I just downloaded these, so these are brand new. Yes, they are. As a matter of fact, these was released out either today or at least a week ago. But everything that you're going to be hearing, from the demonstrations to even when I do the 6-track mini mix, they all going to be new tracks from this genre. Now, the first 2 tracks that you heard in the beginning, one was called Soul Attack by Disco, and the other one is called Last Ceremony by Zakar. That's Zakir. So you can, as a matter of fact, these tracks are available on either Tracksource or Beatport. So if you want to purchase these, you can. Now, when I present these tracks, I don't play the stingy role of, I'm not going to tell you where to get them and stuff like that. And especially if you are a DJ who does this genre regularly, and this is one of the genres that you play, of course, I would like to, just in case you don't have these in your library, it would be very selfish of me not to share these with you, because that's what this is all about. This is all about sharing. Sharing is caring, and also getting not only just getting information about these particular tracks, but also show you how to mix them. Now, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be mixing these at I'm going to use 124 so you can get that nice, smooth, down tempo melody. Sometimes I play these at 125, but today we're just gonna keep it at 124 to make it to give it that beef that it deserves. So now I am also going to be playing these using the crossfader method. And for those who don't know, what I mean about using the crossfader method, you can go to my transitions playlist on YouTube, and all you do is search for mixing using the crossfader, and I did an extensive video on that particular topic. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, the first track I'm going to use is called Emotional Swing by Jakar. I'll spell it again, is Zakir. And I'm going to be mixing it in with this track called Freaky. It's the VIP extended mix, and it's by Verdot. I think it's Usual or whatever. I know the last spelling is UNAL. If I'm butchering these names, I apologize. Like I said, these are producers that I'm not really familiar with, so I just want to let you know that right off the bat. So we're gonna turn the volume down and let's get to it. Sorry about that. I didn't have the volume up there. Now, what I did was on this one is it was a long intro, so I had to wait for the first break in order for me to transition to the freaky one. Now, the as you probably heard, the emotional swing has this crazy beat to it, and the freaky one just had this beautiful hypnotic sound to it. So it blends together. Now, the one thing you have to notice about melodic house, it doesn't fall under the same format or rule book as your house or your techno. I mean, houses usually go by 4x4, so does techno, but techno always have the synths and the synthesizers behind it. Now, with melodic, it's more sync than anything, and as far, I mean, it does go by 4x4 in a way, but I probably have to do more research on it to make sure that I'm telling you right as far as the actual beats to it. So we're gonna go to the next two tracks here. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so and the reason why I decided to use, like I said, decided to use the 24 BPM instead of my 25 is because I wanted to keep that melodic beat to it. I want to make sure that it has that smooth down tempo, because that's what melodic house and tempo is. It's more down tempo than anything. So it's not you're not pumping it up, or you're not jacking it up, or you're not dancing, stuff like that. It's a very calm, soothing form of music. Now, can you dance to it? Of course you can. I mean, when it comes to any forms of dance music, that's why EDM has the word dance in the middle, because no matter what, you should be able to dance to the music. So it shouldn't matter what kind of music it is, you should be able to dance to it. If you're not able to dance to it, then it's not dance music. Always keep that in mind. So for the next one, make sure I'm okay here. Yeah. For the next one, we're going to go for the first track. It's called Laser Raw by Vasilo Raphael. And the digital, and then we're gonna mix it with Digital Odyssey. Now I can't spell the producer. I mean, I can't say the producer's name. It's crazy. I'll spell it for you. It's OPUL. I'll repeat that again. It's OPUL. So we're going to turn the volume down, and let's get to it. This one is going to have a long breakdown, so I'm going to wait till after the break, and then I'm going to transition to the next track. That's one thing I noticed with this particular genre. The different tracks is so sporadic. I mean, it depends on how creative the producer wants to be. So when you're trying to do mixes on these tracks, you really got to be mindful. But I always tell DJs, especially new and upcoming DJs, to always listen to your music before you purchase it, because it's important. My apologies on that. That blend just did not work right. Now you understand why it's important to listen to your music and watch the formats, because there are times where you have a track that you have two tracks that you think is going to work well, and then until you play them, they end up not working well. Now, I've always been told, not to really practice your music, but you should listen to your music so you can know how things flow. But sometimes these things happen, so you gotta be more mindful. Me personally, I should have been more mindful. If I know that it wasn't going to work out right, I should have picked another track. But you always learn when you're doing these things, so it's not the end of the world. But at least this was a teachable moment, so I was able to show y'all how what not to do, so you won't do it. Okay, that's what this is about. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put up there. That's what this is about. This is always about showing new and upcoming DJs and also established DJs what to do, what not to do. If you're going to make a error or something like that, you got to know how to come out of it. So that was not my finest hour, but we're gonna keep it moving. So we're gonna go for the next track. Is called Hollow, featuring Bond Extended Mix by Mortem, and we're gonna mix it with Look at You by Miss Monique. So we're going to turn the volume down and let's get to it. Okay, now, did you hear what I did at? Now, what I did with this one is, since the intro was not as long, I decided to make my transition on the first melody. So I let the intro on the first track go on, and then I decided to put the melody, transition to the next track. And the one good thing about the first track was it had vocals in it, and the second track did not. So I will, it was a great monolic, cohesive together, connection with the two tracks. So I was very pleased to know about that. So trust me, not all tracks is going to be like that. Sometimes you're going to have vocals with vocals, so you got to be very mindful of that. Now, of course, if you have a controller that you can, that has the stems feature, you can bypass that. You can always, if you have two vocals, you can always take the vocal of one track and let the vocal of the other track play. I've done that many times, and it mainly do it with mostly new disco, funky house, and of course soulful, because those most of the most of the genres that has vocals in it. So those are the ones that you can really use these stems to do that. But but here with melodic, one thing I noticed about melodic is 9 times out of 10, most of the tracks will be mostly instrumental, or they'll have or they'll have half instrumental, and then nearly on the back end it'll be vocals, or it'll just be a vocal track. It depends on what producer decides to do what. So we're gonna keep it moving. Okay, the first track is called All Mine by Caparis. I hope I'm saying that right. And the second track is by the same producer, Caparis, and it's called Dance. The producer's name is spelled Kyparis. So I'm saying Caparis or Kai Paris. It could be Caparis, it could be Kai Paris. So I hope I'm not butchering the producer's name. I apologize. Please forgive me. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and lower the volume, and let's get to it. Okay. Now, since I know both tracks had a short intro, I went ahead and wait till the first intro ended, and then I just started with the second intro, just to make things more industry. And the good thing about it, again, the All Mine track had vocals in it, whereas the dance track did not. So I didn't have to worry about clashing vocals with vocals. So I think I got about, oh, cool. I think I got about two more. Yep, I got two more tracks, and then we're going to go to the mini mix. Yo. Now, of course, if you have any questions or comments or anything of the sort, please make sure you put them on the comment section, and I appreciate everybody who has been viewing. Thank you so much for viewing, and if you've been listening in, thank you. I appreciate that as well. We're just trying to make sure that we become better DJs. That's the name of the game, becoming better DJs. So, you're never gonna be perfect DJs, but you can always be better DJs. That's the key. Always remember, you're never gonna be perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. Get that out of your head. Just become a better DJ. Learn more. Learn more of your skill set. Learn more of your fundamentals. Make sure you keep those fundamentals and keep practice on it. Also, experiment different ways of mixing and also different genres of music. Even if you're doing open format, if you want to experiment with different open format music, please do so. If you are planning on just being a total underground DJ as myself, and you want to experiment different genres of music within that realm, do that too. That's what I'm doing. So, it keeps things interesting. Might not want to play that track. Let me see if this one's a little better. Yep. I think I'm going to use this one instead. Okay. Now, oops. There we go. Okay, the first track is called Echo of Feelings by DJ Tim. Looks like he's from Russia, I think. And the second track is by the same producer, DJ Tim, and it's called Melodies of the Soul. So we're going to lower the volume, and let's get to it. unfortunately, I'm trying to, you know, do the transitions as quickly as possible, and that's because YouTube tried to, ding you, and I'm not trying to get a strike. So, and I'm also want to make sure that these tracks do get, do get some airplay. So that's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. So I apologize if I'm going too fast, but unfortunately, it can't be helped because I still want to continue doing these. Now, I don't want to get off topic, but I definitely want to let you know, for those who have followed me on my Monday night rants, I changed the format, so to speak. Yeah, I changed the format. So right now it's no longer called Monday Night Rants. It's called the Groove Rant. I do a mixture of music with discussion. It's a 2 hour. It's 2 hours in length. So an hour and a half I play music from whatever genre I choose, and then 30 minutes after that it's my rant, my discussion. So that particular segment comes on Mondays at 5 p.m. Central Time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And you have to go to twitch.tv/house underscore nation underscore music. Now, the good thing about it is all the replays will be available on YouTube. The entire show will be available on YouTube every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you didn't have the opportunity to catch the actual the actual show, you will be able to catch the replays on YouTube. So just want to get that out of the way. So we're gonna get to the I think I'm gonna make this to be the last one, because by that time we'll be getting ready for the mini mix. So I'm gonna make this to be the last one. So we're going to use again DJ Tim, and this time the track is called Bright Path, and we're going to transition it to the track is called Open Your Mind, and that's by DJ Pentelis. I'll spell that. That's Pantelis. It's probably a Greek name. Or it could be, I know it's a European name. Anytime I see something that says Patelis or Mitsotopolis or things of that nature, I think it's going to be a Greek name. It could be not. If the producers listen to me, please correct it on the comment section, and I apologize for messing it up if I didn't say that right. So we're going to go ahead and turn down the volume, and let's get to it. All right, all right. Okay, I hope everybody gets the gist of what I'm trying to present here today regarding how to transition and mix, tracks, regarding to melodic house and techno. Like I said, you can always sound off in the comments as far as the actual characteristics and all the other artists and labels regarding melodic house and techno. That would be at the description box below, so you can go ahead and read it for yourself. So we're about to get ready for the 6-track mini mix. So we're going to, here we go, we're going to move over here so I can get that ready. So like I said, we're going to play 6 tracks. So let's see. So we're going to start with, hold on, let me get this. Okay, the first track we're going to start calling No Idea by Denim. That's DENEEM. And we're going to transition that for, with the track called Flight by the same producer. And I'll spell it again. That's DENEEM as in Mary. So we're going, like I said, we're going to go ahead and knock it out for the 6-track mini mix. I'm going to lower the volume and let's get to it.
In the realm of data, we take our flight.
Wow, I recognize this last track. Obsidian by Bernie Kim. The reason why I recognize it is because I have a DJ friend who lives here in Chicago. He's also a awesome Twitch DJ. His name is Compiler, and he plays. As a matter of fact, if you want to follow someone, follow him. Follow him on Twitch. Follow him on IG, and he's the man, I will tell you, that got me into progressive, organic, and melodic, because I really wasn't into those genres until I heard him play. And I have done some raid trains with him. I have done some back-to-back sets with him regarding the genre that he plays, and he plays it beautifully. And I recognize this track because it's one of the many tracks that it's like his go-to track. So I am pleased that I was able to find this. I'm gonna have to tell him that the next time I see him. So let me get back here. I know you have this up here, but I want to head up here. Yeah, I kind of changed the backdrop a bit because, I mean, it's a new year and I wanted something, a little new, a little fresh, a little different. I mean, the last ones that you saw it was a red background with the headphones floating around. But this time I wanted something a little green, a little something different with some speakers, so like that. I still want to keep that that house, that music format on there. So I want to keep that alive. Oh, okay. It's nearly that time, people. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for those who listen in. I appreciate the support. Like I said, the information that I said to you about Melodic House Techno, the rest of it will be in the subscription box below. Please tell everyone that I do this live every third Saturday at noon Central Time. That's 1 Eastern Time. As a matter of fact, I got to start getting ready to prep because I'm part of a raid train with one of the groups that I'm involved with called House Masters, and I played at 5 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to check me out, go to my Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/househeadspeaks_. And I go on at 5 p.m. Central Time, that's 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm going to throw some sofa house. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change into my sofa house design shirt that I create, which you can get these at my storefront, which is House Head Speaks Designs. Or you have to go to tpublic.com/user/House Head Speaks -designs, and you go check that out. Like I said, this is House Head Speaks. Thank you all for being part of this. Make sure you tell everybody about this particular segment, and also let people know about about my Monday night rants that I have in the past, along with my new one called the Goo Rant. Check those out. I have playlists for those as well as the transition series. So if you want to catch up with any of the segments that I have done during this series, please feel free to go to. So peace and love to all, and enjoy your weekend.